I just want to make this video because I feel like before rumors get started and this fucking industry does what it does and just makes up shit or tries to create content, people need to know this wasn't a suicide. This isn't Shawn didn't die from. This isn't gear. He's not getting ready for a show. He's not taking all these cutters and shit that would affect his heart. The thing that killed him the thing that killed him is this sport. Not the way you think. It's because he couldn't do what he loved. The stress, the just constant disappointment, constant getting his hopes up, getting his dreams toyed with. It just took a toll on him. He couldn't do what he loved. That's all he wanted to do. This fucking sport, this fucking lying bitch. That's who killed him. And now Cora, his beautiful daughter, she doesn't have her father, and all of his friends don't have the great man he was in our lives anymore because of that. And he never gave up. I don't get it. I don't get how you don't give up. Like, any of us would have gave up year after year. Is he going to be able to compete? Year after year, it's just disappointment, and he has to sit in the crowd and watch. So please don't start any stupid ass rumors or anything like that. Yeah, he died from his heart. Yeah, for sure, probably being broken. So I just wanted to clear the air before people start to say shit. I can sit here and talk about how great Shawn was all we want. I have so many stories. Everyone does. Of how he helped us, and he just mentored us, and no matter what was going on with his life, he still somehow cared about other people. He somehow just still always helped. The advices and the things that he gave me, like, it literally changed my life. It literally made me who I am today. And there's probably hundreds of people that say the same thing. For those that didn't know him, he had this saying. I can't even say it. He had this saying. It was just smile and wave. And I think that's what all of us need to remember, is that even in the heartbreak, we just need to smile and wave. It's all he said, no matter what. No matter how bad things were, just smile and wave. Whenever I was upset about something, he would call me and tell me, hey, this is how it is, like, just smile and wave. If it was bad, if it was good, that was his motto. He was always the same person, no matter what situation he was in. And he had every right. If he wanted to take his life, he could have, no one would have blamed him. He's probably so lonely at times, and still just, you never heard him complain. You never heard him complain. He was never upset. He just was always just ready to get back on the boat, and he's never going to get a chance to clear his name. It's the worst thing about it. It's the worst thing about this fucking shit, is never being able to fucking throw it in everybody's face who turned their back on him. Every single person. For someone to have such a small circle of friends, and then to have half of them turn your back on you, it would have broke anyone. And he didn't. He still went to all the shows. He still is supporting everyone. supporting everyone. He is the best. He was, like, people could name whatever they want that they didn't like about him, but he never hurt anybody. He never wronged anyone. You don't hear any stories about him screwing anyone over. Shawn got screwed over. Shawn got screwed over by his friends. He got screwed over by the system. Oh, God. I miss him so much. And I was just talking to him yesterday. And I'm so mad at myself that all I did was talk about myself yesterday. I was asking him for help with something, and I never asked him how he was. I never asked him anything about himself. Just so fucking selfish. Smile and wave. Smile and wave, right? That's it. That's all we have to do now. And now everybody is gonna, oh wow, poor Shawn, condolences. And you people didn't fucking care about him. You didn't care. You didn't give a shit. You just waited around till what was gonna happen with this fucking court shit, and then you were either gonna hop back on the train or turn on him even more. I hate that he's never gonna have his time to clear his name. He's never going to get the justice that he deserved. He's fucking guilty until proven innocent in this world, apparently. And that's the worst thing about it. If you talk to him, everyone around him is more bad than him. Everyone. He was just, took it out the chin, you know? He's just so confident that it was all going to work out and everything would go back to normal. And the shit just got getting dragged on. And now look. Like, he stayed working out. He stayed on it. Who does that? Like, who can have all this adversity happen and you're still eating? You're eating, you're training. Like, it wasn't just that. Then, having another heartbreak happen to him. He still just kept putting his energy into the gym to be better and still kept doing it. And he did all that just to die. All that fighting, all that not giving up, just to die. Shawn was loved by so many people, but you had to know him. You had to know him, really, to get it, and to understand. He was more than a bodybuilder. And unfortunately, the majority of the people are never going to get to know him. So, I love you, Shawn, and I saw everything you did for the sport. And more importantly, the things I learned the most were how you handled things when things weren't good. And we can all learn from that. And that's what I'm going to take from this and him and his life. Not the Mr. Olympias, not the titles, not his physique, but how to fucking take shit on the chin. And nobody would know. Nobody would know. You had no idea half the shit he was dealing with because he was always the same person. And that's what I'm going to do going forward. Never going to... As I'm so emotional right now, I'm not going to be emotional anymore because, he taught me too that people use when you show your emotions against you. And if you're just always the same person no matter what, you're always going to bring light to the people that you love, and your haters, they can't break you. They can't get to you. They don't know how to affect you because you're always the same person. Because you're always smiling and waving. Bye, Shawn.